We're going to be talking about the normal distribution. The normal distribution is also called a Gaussian distribution. It's called a bell curve, and it can also be called a Z distribution. So it's important to know all of the names of these distributions because it's going to come in handy at some point in your statistical career, because the normal distribution is the most commonly used distribution, and it's used as the basis for many statistical tests. So the normal distribution we're going to have a number between -10 and 10, a random integer between -10 and 10, and you're going to have, I think, 47 digits. And then so your normal distribution for the PDF, that's probability distribution function, is going to be normal.dist brackets A3, comma, B51, comma, B52, and false. So B51 is the mean, B52 is the standard deviation, and false is letting you know that it's a probability distribution function PDF. And then so in order to have the CDF, which is the cumulative distribution function, you have C3, comma, B51, comma, B52, true. And true lets you know that it is a cumulative distribution function. So if you go down here to the bottom, you've got your mean, which is the average of A3 to A49. You've got your standard deviation, which is STDEV, A3 to A49. And then you've got your count of 47, A3 to A49. And then, so what we've done is we've plotted the normal distribution on the probability distribution function. So you can see that we have our normal distribution plotted from -10 to +10, and we can come over here to the CDF, that's cumulative distribution function, and you can see that that's plotted from -10 to +10 as well. And then we have a histogram of the distribution as well. So it doesn't really look a lot like a normal distribution, but it's supposed to be a normal distribution. And this is your normal distribution. What you're going to be looking at most of the time is the bell curve. And like sometimes teachers grade on the curve. So if a teacher says that they're grading on the curve, then what they're doing is they're grading on the normal distribution. So that concludes this video about the normal distribution, and it's something that you're going to need to familiarize yourself with because it's perhaps one of the most common distributions there are, and it is the distribution that is quite often used for hypothesis testing. So you need to familiarize yourself with this distribution. So the next video is going to be sample distribution, sample variance, and I hope that you decide to watch it.